today, let's look at using Canva to create a slide deck, or a presentation as they call them. So first thing you want to do is go to canva.com, and usually now it opens up to this templates page. And if you don't want to use AI, just to show you the options in here, if you're not that familiar with Canva, you can just go from the templates page, and the first option right here is presentation, which is what Canva calls slide decks. If you click on presentation, you can either go right here and create a blank presentation and build it from there, or if you scroll through here, there are a ton of templates in here, and I mean, you can take any of these and edit them completely. So you don't have to even use AI in here. You can just come in here and just pick a template and go, or start blank and go. You can come up here and just pick a style, and then it'll filter out the ones that don't fit that. So you don't have to use AI, but we're going to use AI because that's why we're here. So again, canva.com, you get to this page, and then right here, there's a Canva AI option. Click on that. The screen changes slightly, and then what you're going to look for is at the bottom of your little prompting section here, we're going to change a bunch of these. Now, to be fair, you could just put in a prompt and describe what you want, and say you want a slide deck or a presentation, and then put in the details. But usually we want to give the AI tools as much context as we can so that we can just make it easier for everybody. So if you go down here and you click on design, and then you have now all the options changed, and we're doing slide decks. Again, they call them presentations. So we click presentation, and then now you can choose your audience from here. And there aren't a ton of options, but you can do casual, professional, educational. Let's say we're going to do professional, and then you can choose your style. Again, they have a handful. Again, if you don't like these options, by the way, you can just put a different style or whatever in the prompt. But we're going to pick from these. So let's choose, let's do playful, and then you can do the length. We will do short and sharp. And I mean, even this gives a lot of context compared to other platforms where you just go and say, give me a slide deck. Okay, so you have that set, and now you're going to put in your prompt. I already have a prompt in here. This is a pretty minimal prompt, but I just wanted to give you a shorter prompt just to show you what you can do. This says, create a pitch deck for an indie video game development agency that makes fantasy RPGs, that's role-playing games. The agency is looking to raise at least $1 million from VCs, venture capitalists. Their brand colors are burgundy and midnight blue. And you can add way more context than this. I'm just keeping it simple. And click submit, and then it's going to think about it, and then it'll give you what it wants to do. So give it a second, and we picked short, so it's not going to have a bunch of slides. This is only 5 slides. And now what it does over here is it gives you, basically it's like step-by-step, or showing you its thought process, and it gives you a chance to edit it completely. So this is going to be each of the slides, and I can come in here, and it says in here, like, list key ideas, not final wording. I can change any of this. So I'm going to end up leaving that, but just to show you, I can delete that. I can change any of it. Tagline, sure, that one's fine. And go to the next one, and blah, blah, blah. Let's say that, let's keep that. And we go to the next one. 5 years. Let's say that, okay, indie studio with 5 years crafting award-winning fantasy RPG prototypes. Let's say we have, 15 years. So like I said, I can change anything in here. And then for each of these slides, it's like, this is to edit. This one, I can just delete it completely. And then this is if I want to move it in here. So I can put this one as the second slide if I want. Again, I'll keep it the way they had it. Where'd you go? Get down there. There. But I can edit them, I can delete them, I can move them. I mean, I can add another page if I want. And then like maybe I want this to be the second page. So I mean, I can put a new title, put a new description. You can change any of this in here. Just going through the rest of this. Again, it looks fine for this example. And then we generate design. And it's going to think about it for a minute, and then it's going to give you whatever it comes up with. This usually doesn't take that long. Okay, and here we go. So now, again, I said burgundy and midnight blue are the colors. This is kind of burgundy. There's some midnight blue. That's nice. I can click the arrow here to go through what they have. Or I can just, let's go back to one. I can just click on it and then it'll bring it up over here. And then again, this is a larger slide, and then these are each of the other ones. Like click on them individually. And then, so let's say that I like it enough. It's not perfect, but it's like, okay, this is a really good starting point. This is better than a blank page. And I want to make some edits. Now I can click here to use the Canva editor. And now I can do anything I want in here. Again, this is Canva. So it's not fixed. It's not just you have to use it this way. I can come in here. I can change anything I want. So it's like I can click on this and maybe I don't like that color, or I want it to be green for some reason. It's like anything in here I can change. I can change the font. I can change the location. There are some placeholders in here. So it's like your name here. Click on here and put whatever my actual name is in here. Maybe it's not creative director. Maybe it's a different title. I can change that. Maybe I want that to be bigger because I'm more important. So again, this is Canva. So you can change anything you want. Maybe, I don't know, I want to transition between the first two slides. So I right click and then I add transition, and then I can go through these and it'll show me what the different transitions look like. And this is what a line wipe looks like, and this is what a color wipe looks like, and that's what a circle wipe looks like, etc. So, I mean, maybe I like the line wipe, so I want to put that. And then you see it now has this little transition icon in the middle. But then just going through the different slides, I can take or leave any aspect. You know, maybe I don't like that. That looks stupid, so just delete it. I can take the image and I can detach it and then put any other image that I want in there. Again, I'll leave that because this is just to demonstrate. Maybe I like that, maybe I don't. Okay, so I mean, just to show you what you can do in here, maybe I don't like this image for whatever reason, so I can detach it and then I can delete it. Now, this is just Canva's basically placeholder. You can put whatever you want on it. So if I have a different image that I want to put here, I can upload it from my computer, and then this is just basically video game version of me, and I can crop it however I want, and then if I put it over here, it just fits right in here. So maybe I want that image in there. It's that easy to just change the image that you have in there, and maybe I don't like where that's located, or again, like I'm not going to get too much into the minutia of what you can change, but you can change anything. And again, change your phone number, change the email address, change your website. Now again, this is, I mean, it's kind of basic. It's not really like, I don't know, an in-depth design. It looks kind of like it came from a template, but I think this would help a lot if you just don't know where to start. You have just kind of, the blank page syndrome, and you describe what you want and you get this, and then it's like, oh, okay, like this is a lot easier to look at it and change. It's like you do or don't like that image, whatever, but maybe you want the image over here, and okay, yeah, but then now I want this over here, and it's like it helps give you a starting point, and sometimes it's a lot easier to change things than to just start from nothing. But the really nice thing with Canva is that you have full control over whatever it looks like. And then when you're done, you save it. You can actually present from Canva, or you can download it and put it wherever you're going to use it. So to go back and just do a quick recap, let's go back home. Actually, yeah. Go to canva.com, and again, you're usually going to start on the templates page. So you want to click over to Canva AI, and then these won't actually be set, but you select design, you select presentation, and then for these, you can select whichever options you want. For audience, again, you have a couple of options. Style, you have a couple of options. And length, you have a couple of options. If you don't like the options they have in there, you can just add whatever you want in the prompt. So use this style, make it this length. And then you put in your prompt. And then once you go through, it's going to give you an idea that it has for the slides, the titles, the descriptions, all of it. You can edit any of those things or keep them as is, and then it's going to give you a slide deck. You can go through that slide deck and then edit everything, edit nothing, however you want to do it. And that's it. That's interesting. Take a look at it. It's AI presentations in Canva. Let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you next time.